Welcome back. We are here in Hillville Village. Yeah, I hear them. Today we are going underground. Did you see that tree? It just grew up right before our eyes. But first I want to show you something that I have been doing. Let's get back over to that one ruin that we found, I don't know how many days ago. This one here. We're going to start our journey here. This is what I have been doing. I went through this entire place and I grabbed everything. And we carried it all right here. And at some point we will we'll take what we want and take it wherever it is we're going, which I'm not sure where we're going yet. So, all right, I was looking for cattails. There they are. I wanted to make a basket. There we go. Okay. We're going to take that with us, just for the fun of it. Okay, like I said, I've gone through everything. And we picked up everything we could find. And I believe I found every hallway of this place. But we are going to we're gonna look around a little deeper. We're gonna go into creative mode. And we are going to hit F3, and that's gonna take us through the walls, through the mountains, through the trees, anywhere we want to go through. And what we're going to do is we're going to run around this place and we're going to see if there is anything we missed. See if there was any secret hiding places anywhere. Oh, there's one. And there's one. Okay, we missed those rooms. Let's see. Oh, there's some more. Let's see how we would get to these rooms from where we were. As far as I can tell, it's not open to the section that we were running around in. Okay, there's stairs going up. But they don't go this way. Interesting. Let's see how high up this actually goes. Yeah. How would we have even found these areas if we had not broken through walls? Which we didn't do because generally I don't, unless there is an apparent pass-through. Like maybe this was supposed to break through, but no, it wouldn't take us anywhere. Now that's the section we had already been in. Let's follow our section. Like I said, the one we're familiar with is this one, and where we want to go is over here. Oh, look at this. It's smashed into a tunnel system. Interesting. Okay. All right, this is the area that we have been in. Are you telling me? Ah, we didn't finish. Because there's one. I had walled this off right here. So therefore, we didn't finish going through. Okay. Anyway, okay. Well, then we will come back at some point and finish that. And like I said before, if you don't want to know what's under here, you should probably not watch. Because we are going to find hidden caves, hidden rooms, and hidden things that you would not normally find. I discovered there are some hidden rooms that you would not get through or get to unless you tapped out a random block on any one of these, caves or tunnels. But this is how we end up finding them. All right, later on I will go back through and finish cleaning that up, finish collecting everything. Okay, so right now we are going to look at this tunnel system. And look, there's a room. Okay, this may have been a room we have been in. Yes, I believe so. Nope, this is another one. We've been in one just like this where we took a lot of stuff. So here's another one we could come into. Now, generally, one of my rules is if I go underground and I find stuff like this, I cannot benefit from it, which means that I cannot collect this stuff for my own gain if I have found the rooms using this method. But the reason we're doing this now, okay, this is why we're not getting any sunshine down below, because there's no sunshine up above. If there was sunshine up above, this whole area down here would be lit up. We'd be able to see a little better the tunnels. Anyway, something like this. Oh, there's a fox sleeping. Oh, I think you're stuck down there, buddy. Uh-oh, there's a bunny fell down. Yeah, they're stuck. There's another one of these caves you'd fall down. And you probably wouldn't get back up if you didn't have ladders and chunks of dirt and things like that. Oh, yeah. You're not getting back up. But I also don't want you to fall further down. Yeah, I can't get him back up. And I don't know if he'll fit in a cage. I think he's just kind of doomed to be there. Okay, we are looking for anything and everything. Okay, I wish it would stay light underground here so we could see. Okay, we're going to aim for bright lights. Now, this is something you'd probably never stumble upon unless there was a cave, and I don't see a cave leading to it. I don't see a tunnel leading to it. So you would never find this. Let's see what else. Is this attached to... No, this is not attached to that area that we were digging around in. Look at this. It's independent. Yeah. Just randomly spawned. All right, here is the tunnels. Let's fly through the tunnels right quick. Gives you an idea how big these places are. And if it was sunshiny, I could show you the silhouette of it. And some of these are very large and go for long, long distances. Even more so if they happen to smack into another tunnel system. Oh, there's a room at the end of this one. Okay. Let's go through this wall and see if there's anything here. Oh, nothing there, but more tunnel. And this may join that one somewhere. We just can't tell because we don't have any sunshine. But generally, I don't usually have to do this unless I am hopelessly lost, can't find my way out, can't find the entrance, or suddenly find ourselves with no resources, like a ladder or dirt or whatever, to get us out of a situation. And when I first started playing this game, I didn't know about creative mode. I knew about it, but I didn't know how to get into it. And then I learned how to get into it. And for me, that really opened up more things that I could do in the game, because I was no longer concerned about being trapped, getting down in some place and not being able to get myself out, and then being frustrated and not wanting to play the game anymore because I kept getting trapped and lost. So I use this aspect of creative mode to help me enjoy the game, so that I don't want to rage quit. Well, you can see a little bit of a silhouette there. Come on, we need some sunshine. Let's see if we can fly to a place that's got some sunshine. I think west. Oh, we're opening the map. Oh, there's a village. But we're not getting any sunshine, folks. Look, sunshine. All right, let's go underground. Ooh, look at this village. Nice. We'll come back. Okay. This is what I mean. When you get a little sunshine, we can see these tunnels and how vast they are. And it's wild. Ooh. Okay. Did we go back into the, yeah. We went back into the cloudy. Hold up. What is this? Look at the size of this village. Oh my. Okay. All right. One thing at a time. Yeah, and the thing is, if there's a lot going on under that village, like monsters and things crawling around under there, and if it's close enough to the surface, it's making the villagers crazy. And look at that. Right in the village, there are tunnels. So yeah, that'll be something to explore. Yeah, look at these. It's crazy tunnels under here. Now, I'm not sure how much of this that we're seeing underground is coming from the vanilla game or from any one of the mods that I might have. Ooh, look at that. That I might have installed. I have, I think, the dungeon installed, and yeah, I'm not sure what else I have that would create some of these ruins and some of these tunnels. So you may or may not see tunnels like these, depending on what mods you might have installed. Look at this. They just, yeah. It's no wonder you could get lost down here and then want to just give up out of frustration if you couldn't find your way out. Okay. Now, seeing this light from a distance, I would think that's a way out, but it's not. Hey, ooh, look at this. And it brings us right back into the tunnels. Yeah, you could spend just hours, and I'm sure people do, just running around these tunnels. You could too, because there's food, and other than that, you don't need much of anything else. Except maybe some weapons. So you could take these guys out if you are... Yes, Travis. You're cute. Yeah, because if you're playing the game without your creature hostility altered, they're hostile. They're going to attack you. And you're going to need weapons. And I don't know if you would find too many of them down here. I think there might be some in some of the rooms, or there might be some in some of the vessels. Tin. Which normally I would probably never find that, because this is a tunnel system that I probably wouldn't venture into ordinarily. Especially if I didn't fall into it from the surface. See, it doesn't look to be connected to anything at the surface. So you'd have to find it from a tunnel. And then probably a cave. Yeah. So, yeah, you could spend just days just stuck down here. Okay, we are right below a village. And the thing is, we've already triggered it, which means that the people are going to be wandering around. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Yep. I see a bit of movement. There it is. This is a good-sized village. We need to come to this village. Can we see a name? Woolhampton. Okay. Yep. I believe this is one I am not familiar with. I see a different style of house there. Okay. And is this... What is that? Oh, native, silver. Okay, nothing here. But monsters will spawn in there and eventually come up through here and torment the villagers. So I would probably fill that in. Anyway, we do know that there are tunnels under that village. So that's definitely something that we'll have to explore. Okay, this is not one that we have already come across. Yeah, let's go ahead and mark this. And we will eventually come back to that one. There's one over here. Did we find another? Oh my goodness, there's one over here. You may not have this many villages in your world because if you did not change the chances of villages spawning, you wouldn't get this many, especially this close together. Oh, that really isn't that far from where we have been. Look at that. Okay, well, I think I know where we're going next. Okay. Back underground while we still got some sunlight. just looking at these crazy tunnels. And I want to see if we can find... Oh my goodness, look at this. Never seen anything like this. Wow. Definitely tell me if you've seen something like this. And I'm thinking we would probably, or I would probably never have found that. Again, it's not attached to a surface cave. Is it attached to this tunnel system? We might have found it coming through here. Yeah, this is... Wow. Never seen this before. And look, here's another door. Ah, another room. Wow. Okay, let's see. How did we get in here? From this tunnel. Let's see where this tunnel goes. And how we would have entered this tunnel legitimately. Okay, that's the end of it right there. There's another end. I'm not seeing a ladder or anything that's taking us to this tunnel from the surface. I don't know if this mess of... If there's more. Yeah. You find yourself one of these tunnels and just hang out there. Although, I don't know, because a lot of people have that little teal wheel right here. I don't have that. I have that shut off. I'm wondering if you have that and you're in these tunnels. How long can you stay down here before you have to leave? Before your sanity is in question. Okay, I am not seeing, and then we lost our daylight. I'm not seeing a tunnel up to this tunnel system. So I don't know how we would ever even find this legitimately. Okay, we're getting back into the dark. We don't want to go in the dark. So anyway, that's my suggestion. If you've got time and your little sanity wheel is stable, yeah, find one of these tunnel systems, and you could take yourself out of creative mode if you got in here through creative, and definitely put yourself back in survival and just explore these tunnels. Okay, this one here looks like it brought us from the surface, but how do we get to the tunnels from it? I don't think we can. No, these are all different little rooms everywhere. So anyway, yeah, and if you find the right tunnels, there's food in there. And I imagine if you bring enough flint and sticks, you could keep yourself pretty stocked up on weapons. And, of course, poultices so you can heal yourself. Yeah, we have gone through one of these tunnels and we picked everything out of there. Ooh, found something. Look at this crazy room. Yeah, we picked everything out of there and brought it to our scraps warehouse. This is another one of those dungeons that, oh my gosh, I don't know how far back. I found one of these and we lived in it. We cleaned it up. We modified it. we changed some things. Yeah. That was one of my favorite places. Was our dungeon. Up here was our music area. Yeah, that was a really cool find. And look at that. If you found this tunnel system, you could find that dungeon. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's this room again. Yeah, there's a lot to find underground. I do. I spend a fair bit of time just flying around in underground areas. There's light ahead. Is it going to get us an out? No. Oh, took us into one of these rooms. A lot of treasures in there. Oh, look at all the blue. Oh, you know what that is? Oh my gosh, look at that. There is a lot to it. These are the mining tunnels with the little train tracks. And that you generally get to from one of these towers up here. This right here will take you down into that tunnel system. This one is huge. Would this part over here get disconnected? We would have to break through the wall. Yeah, it looks like it got disconnected from the rest. It also looks like it smashed into another tunnel system. Here's another section that's not connected. Interesting. So if you were clever and creative and wanted to continue this, you could definitely connect these. Yeah, very cool. It's a bummer that they've smashed together. I don't know what kind of damage is done to one or the other when they smash together. All right, let's go look at this room. Seems to be down here all by itself. Undiscoverable. Nice. Ooh, translocator. Interesting that that's the only one we've found so far in doing this. And usually I find several of them not by doing this. Oh, wow. It doesn't appear that there is anything. Did we hit the end of the world? Are we out of world? No more tunnels to explore? Yeah. Yeah. The Underworld is very cool. And that, for now, is our tour of the Underworld. Let us get back to reality and continue. Nice. Locating villages that we can fix and clean up. I have no idea where I am. We would have to look at the map. Wow. And of course it's nighttime out here. Oh my. And we're about to come upon another village. Look at that. Very cool. Okay. I am going to figure out where I am and we'll be back.